From the News OK studios in Oklahoma City, I'm Mike Sherman, sports editor of the Oklahoman. The Thunder schedule is out. Here to talk to me about what's ahead for the Thunder in the 2014-2015 season is our Thunder beat writer Darnell Mayberry. Darnell, what's the headline on the new NBA schedule for Oklahoma City?
Well, LeBron James, obviously being the game's biggest star, everyone wants to know when he's going to come to town. And now that he's going back to Cleveland, he's going to presumably team up with Kevin Love once that trade is finalized. Got Kyrie Irving already in the fold. Cleveland's forming a new big three. The Cavaliers and the new look LeBron James-led gang. It's coming to town Thursday, December 11th. Should be a TNT game. It's something that I think a lot of people will get excited about, seeing LeBron James and Kevin Durant go head-to-head. Of course, Cleveland being the favorite, according to Vegas, to win the championship, despite not even making the playoffs last year, and the Thunder and Spurs being in the Western Conference Finals. So a lot of intrigue in that matchup. Speaking
of the Thunder and Spurs, yesterday you reported on News OK and in the Oklahoman that that's going to be the big Christmas Day matchup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're traveling in San Antonio on December 25th at 2:30. Of course, the Thunder will open its season on the road in Portland, playing back-to-back the 29th in Portland and then the 30th against the Los Angeles Clippers. Where does that rank as far as a marquee game on the first week, Darnell?
Oh, I mean, both of those games are huge. You go back to last season when Kevin Durant said that Portland and Oklahoma City, those are two teams that just don't like each other. So that's a budding rivalry right there. Northwest divisional opponent. It's their home opener. Just a lot of intrigue. Russell Westbrook versus Damian Lillard, LaMarcus Aldridge, Serge Ibaka, Kevin Durant, Nicholas Batum. A lot of star power, a lot of storylines. And then the very next night in Los Angeles, another home opener for the opponent, the Los Angeles Clippers, a team that the Thunder beat in 6 games in the Western Conference second round. You got Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, Serge Ibaka, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant. A lot of great matchups and more storylines, and that should be an emotional game. Steve Ballmer's first game as owner of the Clippers, new owner of the Clippers, taking over for Donald Sterling. So a lot of intrigue in both of those games and a lot of storylines in both of those games as well.
Interesting, Darnell. A team that played very rare Saturday home games last season will have its home opener Saturday night, November 1st against the Denver Nuggets. That's a big change. Also, it's interesting that those Clippers come to town for their very first time, February 8th. Of course, this is the first time back in Oklahoma City since Russell Westbrook stole the ball. Doc Rivers felt like the referee stole the game from the Clippers. Then March 11th, they play again against the Clippers, come back to Oklahoma City. Darnell, the big thing about the release of the NBA schedule, really more than the NFL these days, for Oklahoma Cityans, more than OU or OSU, this is the roadmap to our lives for 6 to 8 months in Oklahoma City. I know it's a huge thing. People plan their vacations, their weddings around all this. You got a lot at stake too, planning. Your life is on hold until this schedule comes out every year, isn't it?
No doubt about it. My birthday is November 2nd. The Thunder, as you just mentioned, the home opener is the day before, November 1st. My daughter was born December 16th. Where am I going to be December 16th? So there's a lot of things going on. New Year's Eve, there's going to be an annual New Year's Eve game. How are New Year's Eve's plans going to be, worked around in terms of Thunder going downtown to see the Thunder play and who they're going to play on New Year's Eve. So there's a lot of things on the NBA schedule that people plan around, and it affects lives in so many different ways. So it's always one of the events on the NBA calendar, the release of the schedule, that's really exciting and brings a lot of things to look forward to, just because now you know what you're going to be doing, as you said, for the next 6 to 8 months of your life.
82 dates, 41 home dates, and one I know is near and dear to your heart, and that is the return of Derrick Rose to Oklahoma City. Darnell, that's been one of your favorite players since you first laid eyes on him. When are he and the Chicago Bulls coming to town?
Yeah, it's interesting. They're coming Sunday, March 15th, and as I was reporting on this story, and I didn't realize it. It had been so long since Derrick Rose has played the Chesapeake Energy Arena. It's been since October 27th of 2010. That's how long it's been since we saw Derrick Rose inside Chesapeake Energy Arena. He's only played in 10 games the last 2 seasons because of knee injuries, 49 games over the last 3 seasons because of various injuries. So it's just been way too long since we've seen one of the great young players in the game. And as you mentioned, he is one of my favorites, and I'm looking forward to seeing him, and I know a lot of people are as well.
Thanks, Darnell. That's all for this Thunder Update, but you can stay with the best coverage team anywhere, every day at News OK, and every morning in the Oklahoman.